This is a video to show you how to adapt the core of the Mini Vulcan by Dust after the recent update to vending machine hitboxes. I was just going to leave a comment and a link in the description of the video, but I couldn't figure out how to explain it without visual aids, because I'm just not good at it, but I wanted to be helpful. I absolutely love this base, and thank you to Dust for designing it and making an amazing video to showcase it. I didn't create the vending machine workaround. Evil Worst created a video that is linked in the description in order to update his Mini Frustrator 2. While the Mini Frustrator has a similar shape to the Mini Vulcan, the core doesn't have the same footprint. Make sure you watch Evil Worst's video and practice this in a build simulator before doing it yourself. Evil Worst's fix has a triangle TC room with a window opening towards a square loot room, which works in the core of his Mini Frustrator. This allows you to place two vending machines side by side. I wasn't able to fit that in a triangle, so some minor tweaks are necessary. Instead of square floor tiles on the loot room to the left of the TC and the ladder hatch room that will be on the right, we need to use triangle floor tiles. In my testing, you could still place the vending machines if the triangles are attached to this wall or this wall, but not the walls opposite the TC on the other side. I chose the walls closest to the TC. To make sure this works, I suggest placing wooden triangles inside the honeycombs before you close them off. I actually used those triangles to jump up when upgrading the base, so I didn't need a wooden ladder in case you don't have the BP. This way you can always place the floor tile in the correct position, since you can't do that with a half wall once the base is built up, and allows you some flexibility with storage up until the point where you place your vending machines. When placing the vending machines, I made sure the ladder hatch and wall frames were in place. I upgraded the wall and floor frames to metal because I hate stone frames. I don't know as they'd stop you from placing the vending machines, I just do it for peace of mind. Unlike Evil Worst's 8-rocket room, I used an armored window frame instead because that's what Dust has in his video, and I found it easier to see when crouching this close to the vending machine. Because you're working in a triangle instead of a square, it's harder to see what you're doing. Start by crouching and making sure you line up the vending machine so it's flat up against the window frame. Then carefully move to the side and back if you can to help you see. I line the window up to the screen of the vending machine like so, then place the second one as close to the first vending machine as I could while making sure it was flat up against the window frame. It was a little tricky to turn them both around for some reason, but in the end it seemed to work. As you can see, I still have access to the TC, and if you stay in this spot, you can place the strengthened glass window as well as the horizontal version of the metal embrasure. I'm a novice Rust player and not a skilled raider. I tried to splash damage the window, embrasure, or TC in any combination, but the rockets seem to have to destroy the embrasure first, then the window, and then the TC, just like an Evil Worst video. Hopefully this updates the core of the Mini Vulcan by Dust. If you're an experienced builder who sees something wrong, please help me out. Thanks again to Dust for the design and the video.